Welcome once again to the Sage, and thank you for the pleasure and the privilege you've given us as our constant companions on this journey, this wonderful journey of discovery. Bear with me in this particular episode because I am going to speak with passion. I have for some time felt compelled, totally compelled, to make this particular episode. Why? In a way, for me, I call it a call to action. A call to action for all of us. Where do I start? But perhaps at the beginning. Nigeria is a blessed country. How? In every way you can imagine. I personally tend to believe that when the good Lord created Nigeria, he was in a wonderful mood. Blessed with natural and abundant resources. Climate-wise, mineral, name it, we have it. It is there. Often shielded from natural catastrophes that beset many other parts of the world. And so this is a call to action. A call which I felt impelled to make at this point in the history of our beloved country. Why? Because we are embarking on a new journey when it comes to the issue of leadership. Leadership is so crucial, for it often forms the catalyst that pushes, brings together, coordinates, mobilizes a country towards good, towards achieving its potential. And so, at this point in our history, when we are poised on the threshold of beginning a search for new leadership for this country, this is the time to take stock. This is the time to reawaken to the truth that we are good people, that we live in a wonderful country, and that if we but work together, we will make this country one of the greatest in the world. It is doable. It is a reality that is ours if we were but willing to take it. You see, changes have to be created. And that for me personally, for many years in my life, a guiding motto has been, you create the change you need. You don't wait for it to just happen. You work for it. You create it. And therefore, that is my call to my fellow countrymen. We must create this change that we need in this country. We must reawaken and accept that we are innately good people. And we must look for leadership that will lead us to that greatness. And so, as we look forward to our leaders of tomorrow, let us look with a common eye for certain fundamental principles, for certain fundamental traits in those leaders. One, do they believe Does he or she believe that we are good and we deserve the best? 2, do they believe in the common good? In the good for every Nigerian? Do they believe that our future depends on our healing the wounds we've inflicted on each other before? And therefore, are they going in there ready to serve, to heal, to bring us together? Do they believe that every Nigerian is equal, man or woman, poor or rich, marginalized or non-marginalized, the handicapped, rural or urban? We are equal people. We all have a right to the common good of this country. Is our potential leader ready to recognize the inequalities that exist? Is she or he going there to address the needs of the many poor and vulnerable people in our country? The time has come for us to stop thinking about our divisions. We must never again elect leadership that is asking for our support, for our endorsement, based on tribe, on geographical location, on religion. I could go on and on. No. Each person, and there are many of them at this point in our history, each person that comes out to tell us that he or she wants to lead, and I hope to serve, the qualities we look for in that person are these qualities that would ensure the good of us as a common people and the progress of our country that will be sustainable. But having said this, let me say that, of course, it doesn't lie. The change that we want, the change that we need to create, doesn't just lie at the door of the leaders. That change begins with every single one of us. It begins with me, it begins with you. We must reawaken to the fact that each of us is good. We deserve the best. That is why the Lord put us here. Having realized that, having accepted that, determined to live that, determined to achieve that, we go one step further to accept and believe that for us to be happy the way we should be, we must reach out to others. We must be our brothers and sisters' keeper. Happiness, joy, peace is never attained in isolation. It is a generous trait to have. For when you give, you receive. We must believe that our community deserves the best. And finally, we must believe in this, our country. It is a blessed country. It is the only one we have. It has the potential to be one of the best in the world. Let us work together to make it so. Let us come together. Let us leave the wrongs that have been done in the past where they belong. What we have is our today and our tomorrow. The past is gone.
We must come together, work for peace, work to uphold our unity, show strength, show faith, one and all. Oh, come, cast aside ethnic rivalry, cast aside religious bigotry, show strength, show faith, one and all. Let's sing a song, let's sing a song. A song of love is all we need. Work for peace, let's fight for peace, one and all. We must work for peace. Together, break the chains of greed and hate. Work for peace in place of war. Show strength, show faith, one and all. Oh, come. Every tribe, every tongue be on guard. Stay strong, together we'll defeat. Show strength, show faith, one and all. Let's sing a song, let's sing a song of humanity, great humanity. Let's kill the walls, let's kill the walls. We must fight, we must fight, fight, fight. We must fight for peace. But we must work, work, work. We must work, work, work. We must work, work, work. We must work for peace. Yeah.
It is a God-given duty and call for us jointly, collectively, to make today and tomorrow good for us and for our future generations. This is a call to action. We begin today. We work together. We fight whatever evils exists that is trying to stop us from being where we should be. Let us work together. Let us come together. Let us give our country, Nigeria, its rightful place in the world and in history. Join us in this call. Join us in this walk. I thank you. Thank you for having patiently stayed with us for this call to action. Thank you for bearing with me as your sage. As I had said before, I had a strong compulsion to do this, to say the things I said at this stage. The vast majority of us love this, our wonderful country. It is a wonderful country. Again, let me re-emphasize that to make that the proper everyday reality that it should be, we must work together. The vast majority of us, you and I, out there, who are good, who believe in this country, who are proud of our lineage, can no longer afford to keep quiet. It is when the good remain quiet that it appears that the bad, if I may use that word, are triumphant, but they're not. And so it is time for us, the common man and woman and young person, to come together and reclaim the reality that is ours. For us, on the Sage and in C4C, we will do our best not to make it just talk. You will work with us as we roll out several episodes in the future that concretely address different sectors, different elements that we feel are crucial towards creating that reality we're talking about, towards creating that change that we so desperately need. We will go on to discuss various critical sectors such as health of our people, education, the legal system, the law enforcement system, the problems that our young people are having, the violence and the insecurities that exist in our country, our potential religious differences, so many. But not with a view of again harping on the things that have gone wrong, but with a strong and determined intention of suggesting how to make things right. What needs to be done in terms of the right leadership, in terms of the right political system, in terms of what communities and leaders everywhere should do, and what each individual and person and family should do. What are our relative roles? What can we do to make the good we all desire our living reality? So please stay with us on the Sage. We promise you it's going to be interesting, stimulating, but most of all, constructive. Shouldn't be just talk. This is the time for collective action. Stay with us. The future episodes, take it from me, I promise you, will be exciting. Long live Nigeria.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful,
loyal and honest,
to serve Nigeria with all my strength,
to defend her unity,
and uphold her honor and glory.
so help me God.